So what exactly is the deal with this place? Five Below. You've probably seen this place at literally every mall you go to. And come to think of it, I don't think I've ever seen a Five Below by itself before. Like, it's always inside of a mall. And trust me, all this is going to be important in a bit. It's always like weird to me whenever I see a Target by itself, since I grew up thinking they're always meant to be inside of a mall. But anyways, like out of all the 5 main malls that I go to, a Five Below just got placed on the very last mall that needed one. And some long time before, only 2 of them had them. But now within recent time, they just keep getting placed everywhere. So like, what's the deal with this place? And why is Gen Z their main audience? As seen in posters, products, aesthetics, and even employment opportunities. Well, to put it simply, it's a very basic and smart business tactic. Cheap prices. In case you don't know what Five Below is, it's basically a dollar store for Zoomers. Or, more realistically, a dollar store with more interesting stuff, instead of off-brand products. Since, as the name suggests, they're not limited to just $1. And who do you target cheap items to? People with cheap budgets. That's right, kids, tweens, teens. These places are open up mostly to people with whatever allowance their parents give them. That's why they're mostly open up in malls, since that's the main hangout spot for most of these people. Also, I guess you can say inflation really helped this store out, even though, yeah, their prices now go over $5. But Five Below got you covered if you need quick tech, snacks, or even other everyday items, instead of risking your data on sketchy websites like Temu or Wish. Five Below knows their target audience. Just by walking in, you can see how drastically different the store design is. This doesn't feel as intimidating compared to other places you would shop for tech and snacks. But rather you have bright lights, large signs, cheerful fonts, bright colors, and even fun decor. Also, just from the products they sell, they're trying to make it clear who their intended audience is. At Five Below, you have your awesome accessories for your filming or your gamer setup. You got your epic LED lights. By the way, I never got the appeal to these things. I'm just a sun enjoyer. Five Below knows many of these kids are inspiring YouTubers and Twitch streamers, and they're trying to help these kids fall into that appeal, either for the aesthetics or actually influencing them to pursue that stuff. Now the quality of the tech they have is very questionable, but I guess it depends on the item. One time in 8th grade, I actually bought a pair of earbuds. Now I remember them actually sounding great, but at the time I didn't really know anything about audio sound quality. So I guess from what I remembered, I can't really give a proper quality review of it. I actually knew these earbuds would break at some point, so I decided to take care of them as best I could. But at last, they finally broke at one point, not even making it to the end of the school year. And actually that was 4 years ago. And again, I'm not sure how the tech holds up today. They were actually wired earbuds, and now they're selling wireless AirPod killers. So who knows if they hold up, and for how long. I'm just not willing to spend $5 on this video. You got your TikTok aesthetic stuff. I really don't know what to call this genre, so I'm just going to call it TikTok aesthetic. I've seen plenty of aesthetic accounts who would eat this stuff up along with their following, so you know Five Below is going to take advantage of this and try to sell as much of it as they can. If you want to be the king of Gen Z, you might as well take down Claire's as well. Of course, the main reason why Five Below is so loved by Gen Z is because of all the snacks they sell. Chips, drinks, cookies, candies, in large quantities. And as well, they have these enormous candy scooper bins, which if you just want a whole assortment of candy in just one bag, instead of trying to find it's sugar 2 hours away, you can just easily find this at your local mall. You can just get all that stuff here, plus your gamer tech and your TikTok aesthetics. Plus, if it's the summertime, you can get like pool floats and other stuff as well. But alright, before I would give the crown to junk food seller to 7-Eleven, but...
Oh my goodness! Squidward!
So Five Below will humbly take that now. Plus, like I said, you can just get so much more. Five Below is really just a Costco for Gen Z. I mean, if you're a kid going in for one thing, there's at least a million other things they're throwing at your face. Like if little Timmy's dad gave him an allowance of $30, Five Below will make sure they're getting that whole $30. I mean, if you're going in to get some headphones, might as well grab some chips, candies, and a drink. Do you need a new phone case? Well, you're in luck, they have that too. Need a new iPhone charger? They've got that too. I mean, do you really think you could spend $30 on Target on some headphones, supplies, and some snacks? Really? And do you really think little Timmy knows anything about budgeting? Of course not! Taking advantage, smart marketing, call it whatever you want. Now of course I don't speak for all of Gen Z, but do you really think we're gonna stop shopping here? Of course not, but might as well make the most of it. I'm Jay Fabian, signing out. Take care.